Greetings, YouTube. Is this thing even on? Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't see. Ah! Alright, it's on. Greetings, YouTube. Listen, LMS Tactical here to shoot the shit with you for a minute. I'm on the way back from a doctor's appointment. You know, the EMG test where they shock the crap out of you. No surprise, I got like major carpal tunnel syndrome in both hands. It's just every other week it's something else, man. I'm falling apart. Oh well. That's what happens when you get old. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? Well, actually, since I'm talking about the... What are you doing? Why? Why did you just do that? I don't like you. Oh my God, I should have got off there. Massive traffic up ahead. Oh well. So basically, while we're talking about medical stuff, I do want to run something by you. And this is just a casual conversation. I don't even have a topic in my head. But one of the things I thought about while I was in the waiting room at the doctor's is, I wonder if any of you do this, and if not, I think you should consider it. You know, you can get an app. I'm like a major app dude on my iPhone, and I used to do that on my Android, and of course I bring my iPad everywhere. But when you're a guy like me, I have like this extensive medical history. I mean, you know, 29 surgeries, and now I gotta have looks like I gotta have 2 more on my hands. That's insane. But when you go to the doctor's office, you know how you're filling out these papers and they want to know like what medications you're on, you know, what kind of surgeries have you had, what were the dates, blah, blah, blah. Well, in addition, they have an app, and I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I basically went to the App Store and I searched medical records, and there's this really kick-ass app that it keeps track of all that stuff. So that's one thing I wanted to make you aware of if you haven't thought of that. You know, and then you just basically, you know, populate all the fields with the dates of everything and the medications, and and then that way you can take your phone or your iPad with you, and you don't have to guess. I mean, I've had to guess for years, and every surgery date is different because I'm just kind of trying to guess it. My memory's all screwed up. But the other thing they have is an app that I use extensively, especially when I go to the doctors, which is the scanner apps. You can put them on your phone or your iPad. I have them on both. And those papers that you fill out where it talks about what's the level of your pain, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's got the doctor's policies and shit on it and the address. Well, I'll take you use your phone camera and you take a picture of that, and it's like a scanner. I mean, it takes a really, like a, excuse me, a scanned image. And then what I do is when I get home, I put that into the medical records app. I don't remember what that's called, something like Doctor or Ask, I don't know what the name of the app is, but that way what happens is I've got the same records on file that the Sunflower. Okay, I lied. It was a piece of bacon from my bacon double cheese health burger. Busted. Okay, but anyways, so that way I'm keeping track of my medical paperwork, because you know you go to different doctors and like, this was a specialist, and am I rambling? Does it make any sense? Look, man, if you young people don't have to worry about it, but trust me, when you get older and everything starts falling apart, including your memory, you don't want to have to rely on your memory to remember all this shit. So, just thought I was going to throw a little bone to you guys since I love you so much. Man, yesterday, if you go back to my Israeli video, the video I did, the last one on the Israel situation and the border crisis here in America, I got into it with some chick. Everything was going along pretty bad at first. You know, she was calling me a fucking idiot, and, you know, that's arguable. And I worked my mojo on her and calmed her down, and we actually started having a discussion. And then I was kind of disappointed at the end. Her last comment was, well, you're just arguing to argue, you know. All fucking cops must die, or whatever. She didn't really say that, but typical, you know, liberal type person who says, I'm not a liberal, I'm a free thinker kind of deal. Quoting me completely wrong, so I'm taking liberties with her quotes. Why am I telling you this? Oh. It's just interesting the way some of the discussion that you get into on these videos. Oh, the other thing, I kind of touched on it on my last video too, is if you notice, there's no intro music, there's no really cool editing, and my credits and shit with all my killer music and my surprise thing at the end. I updated my Mac Pro, and it just wiped out my freaking video thing, man, my editing program. So I think it's called Movie Time or something. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I'll do it today or tomorrow next year, but I'll get it straightened out. In the meantime, you're just gonna have to deal with this. In a way, I kind of like it because it just gets right to the point. Excuse me. You can see I'm feeling a lot better since the tragic death of my dog, and so that's moving along. I pick up her ashes, I guess, in the next week or two, and then I'll probably get depressed again because I got to scatter those in the river where she used to swim in. Whatever. Why am I trying to bring myself down? News events. Ebola. Man, what do you guys feel about that? I mean, I know a lot of people think I'm totally insane because my instincts, my natural instincts when I heard that they were bringing these two doctors back to America was like, what the fuck? It just doesn't seem like it's good sense to me. Is this my exit? You know, and there's people are talking about, well, these are Americans, and you know, even my wife, you know, she's like, no, we got to bring them home. They're Americans, and I'm thinking, well, you know, you chose to go to, and hats off to you. You chose to go to a country where there's an outbreak of Ebola and it's killing people and it's a terrible disease, and seriously, God bless people for doing that. But you know, just like when I wore the badge and the uniform, you take certain risks. You don't make everybody pay for those risks when they go sideways on you. So, you know, everybody's like, oh, what do you think, man, that the Ebola is going to spread and it's going to be... Look, man, I wasn't even going to say this because I didn't want to give, I mean, not that, you know, everybody watches my videos, but I didn't even want to plant the seed into the cosmic atmosphere for the assholes and the terrorists to figure out. But I heard somebody said it on Fox the other night, so clearly I'm not the only one that thought of it, and now it's out there. This shit is dangerous, man. I mean, if I was a fucking jihadist, I mean, you already know where I'm going with this. I would just literally go to fucking Ebola land, wherever that is, in Africa somewhere, and I would fucking French kiss the first Ebola victim I could find, and then I'd fucking come right back here and just walk around sneezing, you know, and fucking spitting on people. I mean, these guys are like, you know, dying for the cause is like a fucking way to get to heaven and a way to be, you know, honored. To me, this is just not good. What does that have to do with these two Americans? Well, it remains to be seen, but it sounds to me like I've listened to the talking heads and the doctors that come on and, you know, they assure us that, you know, we have such different medical, stringent, you know, hygiene rules, and so it would never happen here. They can't guarantee it won't happen, that it won't spread because these two people are here. I look at that as a rolling of the dice with our population's lives, and I don't think that that's fair. Now, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. That's why I like, you know, this is called, you know, like that chick from yesterday. That's what I was going to say, is what a fuck up. You know, on the one hand, we were, you know, she says, well, you just want to, and I know I'm jumping around here. I'll get back to Ebola. You just want to argue for the sake of arguing. I didn't know we were arguing. I thought we were having a discussion. And a lot of people that they have absolutely no ability to debate something will always digress into calling you names and making fun of you and then, you know, giving you a last shot and getting out of there. That chick really disappointed me. I thought she had a fucking brain, and it turned out that a conversation where people weren't all agreeing with each other, like some big masturbatory fucking party, in her mind, she perceives it as an argument. Fuck her. Okay. So I know some of you are going to disagree. These are American doctors. They have been exposed and have come down with Ebola, and now they're on our soil in Georgia. Centers for Disease Control, whatever. That's a fucking risk, man. The medical community does not understand enough about this disease to jeopardize every mother pushing a stroller down our streets in America is being put at risk because we want to. Here's the deal, man. If you want to treat these people, grab your fucking little black Dr. Welby bag. You young people have no idea what that is. And get your ass on a plane and go to Ebola land and fucking treat them there. Why are you bringing them here? Anyways, it's not like a big thing with me, but I just thought I'd mention it. What else? Man, I can't think of anything else right now. All right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to French kiss Charlie for a while because I really miss him. and then I'm going to grab them up and take them swimming somewhere or walk through the, whatever. And maybe I'll make a video then. In the meantime, hey guys, give me some more subject matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like on this video, I kind of feel like I'm just, you know, ramble on, and you guys are rolling your eyes going, come on, man, fucking give us something of substance. Give me some ideas, guys. And while you're at it, give me a hug. Come on, bring it in. All right, guys, love you. LMS Tactical, I'm out.